Men actually respect marriages.
What do you mean by that?
Women don't really respect marriages.
You're saying outside of the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man wouldn't come to you
Yes.
because he's like, oh, you've got your thing.
Yes, like it's like when I used to meet guys, any type of famous guys and stuff like that, they'll be like, "How you doing? How you doing, Cardi B?" Like this and that. My DMs were extremely dry. Nobody would approach me, but these women, they will throw themselves at a married man like it's nothing. It's like, oh well, whatever. And it's not because it was me, like because I don't, I'm Cardi B at the end of the day. When I announced that I was single, oh boy, boy,
Oh my
like
God. Your DMs?
the DMs, the every type of way, like every type of way they was trying to reach. But when they know that you're like in a marriage and like you have a family, they won't approach you. They won't.
Yo, it's your boy F Flossie. Let you know what's up on what's going down. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy. So this clip of Cardi B has been making its rounds on the internet of her saying men respect other people's marriages while women don't. And I ain't gonna lie, son, for the most part, she's speaking facts. Us men judge each other on honor and respect. Does this man have good character? Is he a man of his word? You feel me? Those are the type of questions we ask ourselves before we let a man in our home, around our family, do business with him, you know what I'm saying? So when you hear about a man trying to come at another man's wife, especially if he know the man, it just looks slimy. It look like, yo, you ain't got no morals. If you would stab that man behind the back, shit, what would you do to me? Like when I was growing up in my hood, of course you would hear instances like this. A man, smashing another dude's wife. But I remember all my friends and the OGs would look down on it. Like they'll point at that dude like, yeah, you see that guy over there? Yeah, that dude right there. Yeah, yo, he poking homeboy wife. Piece of shit. They talk about him like, yo, man, you slime bucket. It just wasn't a flex. It wasn't something to brag about. You get some shame on your name. Unless the husband is giving that guy permission to smash his wife. Hey, you know what world we in right now. You know what I mean? Some dudes into that. Hey, whatever. That's another story. But just on some sneak tip behind that husband back, man, you playing a dangerous game. Look at all those mafia movies. That was like one of the main rules. You don't sleep with another man's wife.
Frankie, the little guy, he wouldn't be fucking the Jew's wife, would he? Because if he is, it's a problem.
What could I say? I knew if I gave the wrong answer, Nikki, Ginger, Ace, all of them could have wound up getting killed. Because there's one thing about these old timers. They don't like any fucking around with the other guy's wives.
Man, I remember one time I was frolicking in the sheets with this woman. And you know what I'm saying? She got my schlong in her mouth. And in mid-suckage, her phone rang. And she goes, shh, 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 it's my husband. Shh. And I'm like, oh, yo, I had no clue. She ain't say nothing. And she was the one that came at me initially. Yeah, so I broke it off after that. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't feel right, I felt bad. I'm like, yo, she about to go home to her husband with mad schlong breath and kiss this man. I'm like, yo, that's wild work right there. So I can say in those cases, you know what I'm saying, that man should be given some level of grace because he ain't know, or that lady was coming at him heavy, strong. And when a woman want what she want, man, she gonna lie. She gonna make something up. Yeah, we got the paperwork for the divorce and we separated. I haven't seen him in 10 years. And they be lying like a motherfucker. She shouldn't have been a wife in the first place. And the other thing Cardi B mentioned,
Nobody would approach me, but these women, they will throw themselves at a married man like it's nothing. It's like, oh well, whatever.
man, there is something about when a woman knows you're taken in a relationship, married, whatever, that it turns them on. You become more appealing to her. And when I was younger, before I really started to understand women, it never made sense. It was like, yo, I'm in a relationship. They throwing it at your boy. I go single? Hey ladies, you remember you was throwing it at me? I'm single now. Cricket, cricket. Like, what? If you out here dating, right, you meeting a girl on an app or something, I'm gonna tell you the quickest way to turn her off, right, when you first start messaging each other, is tell her, I'm not talking to anyone else. It's just you I'm talking to. As backwards as it may sound, she probably gonna be like, yo, all right, if nobody else want him, why should I want him? And probably get turned off. So the best response, if you ask me, will be like, yeah, I am, entertaining a few. I've been messaging a few, but at this point in my life, I'm really trying to see who I'm trying to focus on, who is worth me putting my time and energy into. So, it'll be great if you're that person. So, we could keep talking and see if that would be the case. And she'd be like, okay, cool. Maybe it could be me. Maybe I could be that person. Because if your attitude is like, yeah, no one likes me, no one talks to me, you're the only one messaging me, gone. Gone. Because women want to make sure they're selecting their best option. And what's the best way to see if a man is a suitable candidate? If other women are selecting him as well. So she's going to want what other women are attracted to. It's just what it is, man. I don't make the rules.
When a man gets married, why do they get all the attention from women? In the chat, your opinion. Let's see it too. I love to scroll through and see what you guys think of all this. There is one significant reason. Women want a man that other women want, right? We want a man that, if that guy is married, that means somebody grabbed him for a reason. Ooh, what does he have? I'm not saying me. I never, ever hit on a married man. That did not appeal to me at all because I was looking for a real relationship. I wasn't looking for like, ooh, how much power do I really have? Let me see. I wasn't playing some, sick game. So I didn't do that. But a lot of women will do it. And it's about two things. They want a man that has that guy who got married has some desirable qualities, right? Because somebody wanted to marry him, right? He's got something good. Does he have money? Does he have, what's he got going on? Ooh, appeal. But secondarily, and I think what gets overlooked even more, that one gets talked about a lot, but why they really do it is because women love to test how much power they have, right? What is my sexual power? Oh, you have a wife? Oh, will you look at me? And the boobies come stuck out and the flirting and, oh, you have a wife, but is she as pretty as me? Oh, you have a wife, but hi, will you pay me attention? Like, how much sexual power do I have? Because we know as women that a lot of our power lies in our sexuality. We know that. And so it's like a little game of, oh, I got this, a married, taken guy to give me attention. That just inflates my ego, charges my battery, and makes me feel alive. Women do this. This is what it's about.
Oh, and another reason, and this is for them low down, scandalous chicks, is they want a married man because they know what it is and what it's going to be. And when I say that, I mean they can get whatever they want from that man, whether it be financial or physical, and the boundaries are clear. They know it's not going to go any further because that man is married. And those for those type of women that don't want attachments. You feel me? And they could also use his marriage as leverage, because if they don't get what they want, they could be like, yo, you better give me that or I'm going to tell your wife. Yeah, it gets grimy like that. But let me know what y'all think about this. Always love reading y'all thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have a beautiful day. Till next time, baby, I'm out.